Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today in this video all I'm going to be doing is a match review and a player ratings video. I'm going to start off with a match review, I'm going to give my thoughts on the game, but before I get into it, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Just leave your thoughts in the comment section, what you thought of the game yesterday. But yeah guys, literally was one of the worst performances, if not the worst performance I have saw this season. It's definitely up there with Wigan. We just looked absolutely dreadful. Everything we did going forward, just way too slow. We couldn't get into the game whatsoever. And to be honest, I do think, you know, the first thing is, I'm not going to turn against Darren Moore or anything like that, but I do think that the formation he picked before the game was totally wrong. I mean, we're playing 23rd in the table. We're not playing someone like Leeds, who by the way will probably smash us next week. And I'm worried about that game, but that's a different video. The defence was absolutely awful yet again. I don't know how many times I'm going to be saying it this season in a match reaction or vlog. They're just not good enough. Hegazi is so bad. I mean, a lot of people were blaming Bartley and stuff like that, and a lot of people, including myself, were confident when Bartley wasn't in the team. But Jesus Christ, it was just as bad. You know, the fans as well, fighting at the end like idiots, singing about our rivals all game. I'm not being funny, but concentrate on supporting the team, not our flipping rivals. It's really frustrating. I'm not blaming the fans whatsoever. This is not what that is, because it's not their fault. They made the effort to go down there, but some of the fans are just stupid. Every second, chanting any old chant. You know, chanting about Villa, chanting about Wolves. You know, why you be so obsessed with our rivals when we're doing so badly? Support the flipping team. You know, that's the only frustrating thing. But another thing is, I think Graham Jones, ever since he's come in, he's wanted us to play 3 at the back. That's not working. We need to change it 4 at the back. He's not at Belgium anymore. He doesn't have all these top-class players like De Bruyne, Hazard, Courtois, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, who can all play out from the back, who are good at going forward as well. We just don't have those players to do that formation. But yeah guys, let me know what you think. I'm going to go through the player ratings now. Johnston, starting goal. I thought he was dreadful yesterday. You know, he just doesn't look confident whatsoever. You know, coming out catching the ball, he just can't do it. So I'm going to give him a 5. Adara Boyoyo, probably one of the worst players on that pitch yesterday. I'm going to give him a 3. He was absolutely terrible. Like I said in my vlog, he keeps putting on Twitter that he's fired up for the game. But what does he do during the match? Absolutely nothing. All talk. And I'm surprised that he even plays for Man City, because he's one of the worst defenders I've saw at the Hawthorns. Hegazi, he was the worst player on that pitch for me. 2, maybe even a 1. He was just absolutely dreadful. I know people will probably say these are harsh, but I'm a realist. I'm not gonna. Just 3, he was dreadful. Dawson, another player, was absolutely terrible. A 4. Ever since he's been linked with a move away from Burnley, he's just not cared about the club. Even when he scored last week, he didn't even celebrate properly. It just shows how much he doesn't care. Townsend, no, I thought he had a half decent game, and if I was to say that who was the best player, it would be Townsend. You know, he was getting in good positions, he was running with the ball. I'm going to give him a 5. Brunt got injured, didn't really have too much to do, but he did do a few misplaced passes before he even went off. 5. Livermore, I thought he was terrible as well, giving the ball away sloppy, you know, not going forward enough for my liking. A 4 as well. I'm sorry guys, but they were just absolutely awful. Joke of a performance from literally all of them. Phillips, I think he looked really frustrated. I think ever since he's been injured and he's came back, he hasn't been the Matt Phillips we saw at the start of the season. He was terrible. Just too greedy in my opinion at times. So I'm going to give him a 4 as well. Morrison, I didn't really see too much of him. He was trying to go forward a little bit, but it just, again, Since he's came back from injury, he doesn't seem like the same Jimmy Morrison we have seen in recent years. So I'm going to give him a 4 as well. Harvey Barnes, he seemed to have went missing yesterday. You know, he didn't have the service whatsoever, so I do feel sorry for him in a way. Because if you're any team, you're going to say to your defenders, double up on Harvey Barnes, make sure he doesn't go anywhere, and then we've literally got nothing. Rodriguez, I thought he looked very isolated up front. He had 1 or 2 chances. He works hard as normal, but he was poor as well, so I'm going to give him a 5. Substitutes, Burke, didn't see too much of him. You know, I can't really judge him, so I'm going to give him a 5. What the hell? Sacco. Again, I thought he looked really greedy when he came on. Maybe he was trying to change the game, but a 5. He just didn't look that good, to be honest. Sam Field. I didn't notice him again. I was just really angry at this point. I'm going to give him a 5 as well. The manager. Now, I think he did actually make the right substitutes yesterday. When Brunt went off, he made the right choice to bring Field on. You know, he took other players off and he brought on Burke and some attacking players. But the tactics before the game, playing 4-5-1 against Hull, who were in a relegation battle, you should be playing 2 up front. I'm sorry, but... And I know that a lot of fans are calling him out already. I'm not going to say any of that because I like him too much. I respect him too much. But all I'm going to say is there is going to be a point if this continues where he does get the sack. I'm going to give him a 5 as well. It's just everything was awful. The fans, now I've already touched a bit on the fans. Too busy concentrating on Aston Villa and Wolverhampton Wanderers. You know, stop chanting about them. I'm sick of hearing every single game the fans chanting about Villa and Wolves. Concentrate on our team. And I'm not saying that in a horrible way, it's just frustrating. I know that the players should be performing better, I'm not stupid. But stop singing about Aston Villa when we're not doing brilliantly ourselves now. They'll catch us up if we continue. Wolves are in another league to us. Last season they only lost 6 games. We've lost 5 already. So that says a lot of it. Stop singing about them. And I'm sorry to get a bit frustrated, but I'm sick of hearing about Wolves and flipping Villa. We support Albion. Forget about them. Whatever they do, they do. We need to concentrate on supporting our own team. You know, I know it's hard. I do know. I do go to every game. And I know it's difficult to support the players when they're playing like this. But just stop singing about other people. And that's all I'm really going to say on that. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.